Today we're removing the CD player from a 2004 Volvo S40. We're going to start with the pry tools and actually Torx. We're going to set the parking brake and move down to this panel behind the gear shifter and pull this back up. This is going to give us access to a couple of Torx T25 screws here on the left, one on the left. And one a little bit lower down here on the right. Now we're going to go back to the pry bar, and with the panel around the dash, we're going to start towards the upper right top and work our way up and around. This panel will unclip from the dash. There we go, we've got it started. That panel back up and out of the way. There are two clips at the top on the here and a couple of grooves at the bottom that go down in, so the top has to come away and to allow it to hinge out. Next we're down to the display module here, and the display module is also clipped into the dash with a couple of clips, and a little bit of pry pressure will remove this dash, and we can pull this up out of the dash as well. Now we have several connectors at the back here. I'm going to push the triggers down on them and release them. Now one is fiber optics. The fiber optic connector has a little trigger here on the side that you would push into the connector to release. The opposite connector, the white one here, has a trigger on the top and the back, and you would push that down. These connectors are keyed, so they go back to only one spot. And there was two clips holding the display in here and here from the back of the control module. Now this is going to allow us to remove two more T25 Torx screws from the opening with the display removed. One on the left and one on the right. Now with the key in the ignition, we're going to shift to a lower gear. This is going to allow us to work on the whole entire trim panel that comes across the dash and pull that back. We have one connector in the back of it here with a trigger on it that we're going to release. Again, this connector will only go one spot, and it does have a trigger on the top here that needs to be pushed down, and that will release the connector. Now this gives access to the CD player, which we were eventually going to get to, of course. We have one Torx 25 below the CD player on the right, one Torx on the bottom left as well, and we're going to pull that from the dash, and we have one main connector with a trigger on the side of it, releases and goes right in as well. This is how you remove the CD player from a Volvo S40. Hope this video has been helpful. See our other videos for removal instructions and our do-it-yourself repairs. Thank you for watching.